I, to understand this question, we need to understand the concept first. And the concept, briefly I mentioned in the quadratic class about this mod function. So I quickly go through that concept again. So if we have this mod function, mod, or we can say absolute value function. So it works like this. If I say mod of a number 3, then mod of 3 is 3 because quantity is already positive. So there's nothing which mod can do because quantity inside positive है, then mod 3 is 3. But yes, if quantity inside is negative, so if we have to take mod of minus 3, then mod makes this quantity positive. So it acts on negative number and make them positive, and positive remains positive. And also it is important to understand how mod works. If we have mod of minus 3, what mod does to make this negative sign positive, mod puts a negative sign in front of it, and that's how it becomes positive, right? Instead of snatching negative sign, the way mod works is, the way mod operates is, it puts a negative sign in front of the negative quantity. So the operation is like this: if quantity is positive inside the mod sign, mod does nothing. But yes, if quantity is negative inside the mod sign, mod puts a negative sign in front of it to make it positive. कि माइनस के आगे माइनस लगा दिया, पॉजिटिव कर दिया. So this is operation you have to generalize on this mod of x function. So mod of x function we can split like this: if x is positive, right, then mod of x is x. Mod does nothing because quantity is positive. Yes, if quantity inside is negative, x is negative, then mod has to act. Mod has to make this negative quantity positive. So to make this negative quantity positive, mod puts a negative sign in front of it. So don't get confused कि mod ने negative कर दिया उसको minus लगा के. Negative is, it's already negative. When you put a negative sign in front of a negative quantity, it becomes a positive quantity, right? So it becomes a positive. And a zero we can put, so this means that for positive values of x, definition is this. For negative values of x, definition is minus x. For zero, we can use any of the two definitions, because at x equal to 0, if you replace 0 here, y is 0. So we can put equal to sign on this side or on this side, any of the two sides, but not at both the sides, one of the two sides. So that's how we split the mod function, into two parts. So something similar I'll show you how to do with this mod of x plus, say, 2. Mod of x plus 2. So we do the same thing. If x plus 2 is greater than 0 or greater than equal to 0, then we remove the mod sign. Mod does nothing because quantity inside is positive. So it is x plus 2. But yes, if x plus 2 is less than 0, then mod has to put negative sign in front of the quantity to make it, positive. क्योंकि x plus 2 अभी नेगेटिव है, एक माइनस लगा के उसको पॉजिटिव कर दिया. So that's how we remove mod sign. That's how we break, you can say, or remove, get rid of the mod sign. तो x plus 2 greater than 0 का मतलब होगा x greater than equal to minus 2. X plus 2 less than 0 means x less than minus 2. So we have these two definitions of mod this. So in this question, if you look at this identity, which is a quadratic, but just we have this mod of x minus 2. So first step is to get rid of this x minus mod over x minus 2. तो x minus 2 के हम दो केस बनाते हैं. जैसे मैं जैसे x plus 2 किया, मैं x minus 2 mod को भी लिखूँ तो दो पार्ट आते हैं. It is x minus 2 when x minus 2 is greater than equal to 0. It is, minus of x minus 2 when x minus 2 is less than 0, right? So this implies when x is greater than equals to 2, we have this definition. When x is less than 2, we have this definition. So to get rid of the mod sign in this particular question, we make two cases, right? We make the first case we make is x, say, less than 2. This is the case x less than 2, and this equation will become x minus 2 whole square minus 3 times, and when x is less than 2, definition is minus of x minus 2. तो mod हटा के हमने minus of x minus 2 कर दिया, plus 2 equal to 0. This is the equation I'm supposed to solve. But if it is x greater than equals to 2, I have to solve this equation, x minus 2 whole square minus 3. इस बार जो mod x minus 2 था, यहाँ देखो आप, ये जो mod x minus 2, this time it is equal to x minus 2. There's no need to put negative sign in front of it to remove mod sign because x minus 2 is positive here. यहाँ देख सकते हो, x minus 2 is positive here, right? So it comes out to be, यहाँ पे x minus 2 आ गया, plus 2 equal to 0. So we split one equation into two equations by removing the mod sign. So next is we solve this equation. In x minus 2 whole square, minus minus will become plus, plus 3 times x minus 2 plus 2 equal to 0. Right? To solve this, we can open the bracket or we can just take x minus 2 equals to t. तो यहाँ से बन जाएगा t square plus 3 times t plus 2 equal to 0. And roots are t plus 2 into t plus 1 equal to 0. So t equals to minus 2 and t equals to minus 1, and t means x minus 2. X minus 2 equals to minus 2 and x minus 2 equals to minus 1. तो यहाँ से आ गया x equals to 0 और यहाँ से आ गया x इक्वल्स टू 1। अब दो जो आंसर आए, अब ये चेक करना पड़ेगा हमें, क्योंकि हमने वी हैव सॉल्व दिस इनइक्वालिटी इन दिस इंटरवल व्हेन x is less than 2. So we have to check whether these two answers satisfy this inequality or not, whether they are less than 2 or not. If not, then we have to reject these answers, because we are solving this inequality with this perspective, with this interval, we can say x is less than 2. तो यहाँ जो x की वैल्यू आ रही है वो दोनों 2 से कम है, दोनों आंसर एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे, right? Same way, now we have to solve this for x greater than equals to 2. So if again we take x minus 2 equals to t, so t square minus 3t plus 2 equal to 0. तो यहाँ से आएगा t minus 1 into t plus t minus 2 equals to 0. t equals to 1, so x minus 2 equals to 1 and x minus 2 equals to 2. तो यहाँ से आता है x equal to 3 और यहाँ से आता है x equal to 4, and both of them satisfy this interval x greater than equals to 2. So they are also answers. So we get 4 answers: 0, 1, 3, 4, right? X equals to 0, x equals to 1, x equal to 3, and x equals to 4. All four of them are the four roots of this equation. So the key is that we have to get rid of the mod sign. That's the key. And to get rid of the mod sign, we have to make intervals. And how we make intervals? About this x minus 2. So x minus 2 को, if you put x minus 2 equal to 0, so we get x equals to 2, and about 2 we make cases, right? About 2 ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं कि सीधा आपने कहा कि जहाँ पे ये 0 होता है x minus 2, about it we have to make cases.